Okay. So, I did a video on this the other day, and I said that I'd update you if I figured out anything more. This is the Grayl Ultrapress 500 milliliter. I've had it about 2 years. Great little piece of engineering. I'm just going to show you inside it. One of the issues I had is in the cold. I could never take this out when it was cold. Very difficult to take it out. So I did a bit of RTFM over even while I was making the video, and I kind of said, well, look, this is how we learn, is we upload the video. This little O-ring here is part of the issue. You obviously put the water in here, you press down like this, the water comes through, gets pressed through the filter into this inside piece, and then you're drinking out of the inside of this, right? That's quite an effective tool. I can process water through this, put it into another container. I can process water through this, drink it. I can also process this again and carry it. So I have the possibility to have a liter every time I find a water source. Anyway, one of the issues is when you pull it out, there's such close tolerances on this O-ring here that, you know, it's difficult to extract it. Once it's in, and once it's a cold day, this part shrinks, and so it gets difficult to extract it. You can see I'm not having any problems here right now. Okay. Now I'm just going to show you what's in here. So this filter costs about 23 euros to replace, and this is the filter right here. You'll see there's what looks like a paper filter down the bottom, a very fine fibrous, it's almost like fiberglass, the inside filter. It didn't look like this a week ago. It had this inside it. So one of the parts of the investigation I did was I started to look at this and go, what is this? What is this thing that comes out of here? Well, and I pulled this out and I was like, what is this? I'd never seen it talked about. And this is a one-way valve. Anyway, so I took that out and I said, right, let's have a look. Let's try that again. And I put it through and I pulled it out and I put it into the fridge. I brought it down to close to its operating temperature. And sure enough, it was a little bit easier to take out. So I was like, what is this? And it's a one-way filter. What that means is if you put some sort of water tasting into your bottle, it won't pull the water taste back through the filter. So anyway, I took this out and I noticed that all it is a one-way filter to stop the water going back through. And I noticed that in the cold temperatures, I could extract it. The other thing that Grail said was, maybe dry this filter out. So I left it for a few days, left it dry out, and sure enough, it does make a difference to extract it. So yeah, I'm not going to demonstrate it here, but that's the update so far. That's the update that I have for you, is that if it's very cold weather and you're not using flavorings, maybe take this out. I could show you this working if you want, but everybody knows what way this works. But yeah, still, the jury's still out. You know, you're gonna want this wet and whatever, but I doubt if there's gonna be another cold day before next winter. But look, we're on year 2 of using this consistently when I'm out to filter water. And you know, to be able to be this mission ready to filter 500 milliliters of water within, you know, 25 seconds, 30 seconds is great. I do wish, I don't know if anybody can come up with some idea to help me attach this to this so that I don't lose it. That's the only thing I do be worried about. When I take that off, it's straight into my pocket. Anyway, yeah, the Grail, the one-way filter. This costs €8 if you lose it to replace it. But again, it seems to be just on the cusp of the cold weather. It needs to be taken out. As I said, it's not impossible, but there you go, the Grail.